everyone, my name is Gamer Corey, and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now, in today's video, I do want to discuss something with you that I haven't really talked about here on the channel in quite some time. Now, the last time that I have ever actually talked about this was when Red Dead Online was still in its beta phase. Now that technically we are out of the beta phase, since as of last spring, when it went from spring and then we were introduced with the Frontier Pursuits, is the game actually even worth playing anymore in its broken state? Now, I'm not necessarily saying that because we haven't seen an update, but is it truly broken enough to even play Red Dead Online? And the fact that Rockstar has made it very clear to players and even interviews that they haven't really talked about when the next possible Red Dead Online update will actually take place. Now, I have made tons of speculation videos about this specific topic in the past, and I have given my information about when I believe that the next one will come out, but Rockstar themselves has made no apparent gesture to the players and to the community whether an actual update will even happen or not. There's a lot of people that are speculating about it, and we can base it on dates and a lot of other factors, but they basically, in my opinion, let a great game burn on the side of the highway. Now, let's talk a little bit about how this actually hurts me as a player. Number one is I really enjoyed Red Dead Online story mode, and I even honestly have enjoyed playing Red Dead Online for the most part. But because of the lack of content and because of Rockstar's, we'll just say, unwillingness to say anything about their Red Dead Online product for the players, it has made it very, very hard to even put more than an hour at a time into Red Dead Online, and that's even pushing that time frame. I do play every single day, and most of the time I just do a few of my daily challenges, making anywhere between 2 and 5 gold bars, and it takes me anywhere from a half an hour to about 45 minutes to actually complete those. And that's actually doing a video on top of that. I choose my daily challenges very, very carefully so that I'm as efficient as I possibly can be, and then I basically sign off and don't look at Red Dead Online until the next day. Why is that, you might ask? Well, Red Dead Online is suffering in lack of content. It's suffering in a lot of other problems, including some glitches. And I'm not even talking about money glitches or gold glitches. I am talking about problems within the game that Rockstar has refused to address in many updates that they've actually had to Red Dead Online. Now, the biggest one that we've had most recently is when the Moonshiner role first came into existence, and that was back in December of 2019, that we had a lot of problems with animal spawns. Camps were not spawning in. You could spend literally days upon days trying to get your camp to spawn and never have any luck with that. People are still having problems, and they're still telling me these things all the time. I get reports on social media. I get people that email me from my website, which is gamercorey.com. If you guys want to be able to get in contact with me over there, you're more than welcome to do that. And people are just leaving Rockstar's Red Dead Online basically in groups and huge amount of numbers. As fast as new players are coming in, they are basically leaving. And I want to say that I've had a lot of new players that have reached out to me and saying, hey, Red Dead Online could be great, and that's exactly how I feel, but there's nothing to do. And my first response to that was, how do you think we felt when we were in the beta phase before there was any existence of roles? Not only were the roles not in place anymore, but they actually decreased our prices so that we can make less profit from the same activities that we were doing before. When Red Dead Online first came out, we were making a lot more money with fishing and even hunting, and they decided to completely change that. And then the online community started making less and less profit from that. We've seen a lot of YouTubers walk away from Red Dead completely, whether it was the story mode or even just online, because there is just nothing to do anymore. So my question again is to you guys, is Red Dead Online worth it any longer? I would like to say I hope that it is, but without Rockstar actually clearly communicating with the community and the players, I feel like it's virtually nothing. If you take a look at Rockstar's Newswire, so we'll go to rockstargames.com and then /Newswire. If you go back for months, the only thing that we're getting is collector bonuses, limited time clothing, moonshiner bonuses, and more. The next one is showdown bonuses. Go toe-to-toe in new showdown maps. That is basically what we are getting from week to week here in Red Dead Online. Oh, let's go back even further. All new showdown modes update. Then before that, we have more limited time clothing, or it's endless upon endless upon endless. Frontier pursuits, XP bonuses, including legendary bounties and Wheeler, Rawson and Company catalog clothing updates. Not any type of actual update to Red Dead Online, but all of their things keep talking about updates. That's how they portray it on their website, which is the Newswire on rockstargames.com/Newswire. But that's all we're really getting. Get to the Bounty Hunters kit in Red Dead Online, or get the Bounty Hunters kit in Red Dead Online. Red Dead Online has a record-breaking holiday season. Here's a gift: free clothes. Or thank you gift from Rockstar Games, new clothing additions and XP rewards. There's no money, there's no gold. It's always new clothing, updates to the role. We'll give you this for maybe a slight discount, and that's all that we're going to do to the players. And this has been going on since December. And then on top of that, like I was mentioning earlier, we had a ton of issues with animal spawns, but for the most part, that has been fixed. But it took months before they even addressed that specific problem and actually started to fix it. Still, people are having problems with camps being spawned in and a lot of other things. Me personally, I am fed up. I am so fed up with any of the griefing that the only thing that I actually do in Red Dead Online, if I'm going to do anything, is I'll do a little bit of collecting, and I mean that's very, very, very small, because the collector, once you get so much money, the collector role is kind of boring. But it's really the only thing that you can do and not have to worry about losing anything that you've worked hard to do because of other online players. It's basically forcing players to buy gold so that they don't have to do the grinding, so that they don't get griefed. Everything revolves around Rockstar Games making more money. Personally, I would love to see the whole griefing system reworked completely. I feel that there should be lobbies that don't allow griefing at all. Like, you cannot shoot anybody regardless if they're in offensive or defensive mode. Like, literally, there's no mode. You cannot physically shoot another player. It is impossible. I think things like that should definitely be in place. And I'm not saying because of this, but I have a lot of people that would definitely agree with what I am saying here. And making it virtually impossible to play because Rockstar doesn't want to put the time and energy into making a sound quality product. So again, let me ask this question, and I would like to have you guys answer down below. Is Red Dead Online worth it to you to continue playing anymore in its current state? Is it yes? Is it no? And then give me a reason why. Maybe you're a griefer. Maybe that's all you care about. Maybe you like the fact that you destroy other people's hard-worked goods. But let me ask this question. If you say yes and that you are a griefer, if you took the time to do something and something else happened to you and another player destroyed your earnings or your potential XP or whatever it might be from that potential sale, how upset would you be? And I need you to seriously take a moment to put yourself in another player's shoes. If you got your stuff destroyed time and time and time and time and time again, how would you feel about ever stepping back into a game that if you could get nowhere? I'm just throwing that out there, because I can guarantee that if you weren't on the side of griefing and you were on the receiving side, you would want nothing to do with this game. Actually, in my honest opinion, because of the griefing of how it is, And the amount of players that have been leaving Red Dead Online, including big YouTubers that have left it completely all behind and aren't even doing any videos on any of the updates anymore or nothing regarding Red Dead Online, they're losing a lot of potential money, in my honest opinion. And it's honestly a lot to do with griefing. It's not even necessarily some of the glitches, which the glitch enough that you can't get your camp to spawn is bad enough. But if a player keeps leaving because of griefing problems, there has not been a day in Red Dead Online where I have not been griefed in almost a month. Every single day I am getting shot by at least one person. One person. And I can handle it, but I would say that the average new player or even the veteran player will just be like, I'm done. I'm moving on to a different game. There's a lot of other valuable games that are currently out or even going to be coming out here very, very soon that would easily replace Red Dead Online or another game. I feel like when I go and play Grand Theft Auto, even on my live streams, we never get touched. And that's a huge group. And people don't know that we're huge groups because we're technically in smaller groups. But I never get griefed in Grand Theft Auto. But every time I log in to do my daily challenges, it's either before that happens, during the video where I get shot, or it's right after when I'm trying to do my daily challenges to just get a few of them done. Griefing is a huge problem. Rockstar needs to address it. Otherwise, they're going to continue losing the potential at profits, and the player base is going to dwindle, in my honest opinion. So again, let me ask, is it worth to play? And even if for you as the griefer, if you have no players to grief anymore, quote unquote grief anymore, is this a game that you're going to play? The answer probably that is probably no, because you're not going to find any value in it because you have chased off all the players that you could potentially do something with, and they've all looked elsewhere because of your actions. And also Rockstar's actions because they've done nothing to address this specific situation. But anyway, in its current state, I see that Rockstar, as is for Red Dead Online, is going to be losing interest very, very soon. I can't imagine that there's that many players even playing it anymore. And the reason that it was such a big opportunity back in and sales, like I mentioned earlier on the Rockstar Newswire, is that there was a lot of new players coming in and they wanted to jumpstart, so they were buying gold. They were buying the shark guards in Grand Theft Auto. That's the reason that they had record-breaking numbers. I feel that Rockstar's Red Dead Online is having a huge problem right now getting players to pay money and whatnot and be sustainable because it's now available on Rockstar Game, or it's on Xbox Game Pass right now. So people could play it completely for free. And honestly, that month that they might get it for free is probably long enough for them to determine if they'll ever touch it again or not. And right now, that's all dependent on where Rockstar actually takes it. Or not take it. Because that seems to be more of the possibility than them actually even upgrading it. Because they need to tell us something. In my honest opinion. But anyway, that's all I really have time for. Rockstar's Red Dead Online is becoming harder and harder to play each and every single day because of the problems that it has, the problems with griefing, the problems with camp spawning, problems with other things that they might see. But if you guys have experienced anything besides what I mentioned here in this video, please leave a comment down below. If you guys would really like Rockstar to do something about their game, of something that has so much potential that they have completely failed miserably at, then leave a comment about that below. Whatever works, it's all good. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.